Hi there guys, this is DCRS here, and today I'll be doing a deck profile on my Weiss Schwarz deck. This time it's going to be on the Sword Art Online. Don't know why it took me so long to say, but yeah, Sword Art Online. This took me a long time to get the cards because a lot of cards were probably either out of print or they're really expensive, so I had to buy them from time to time. And also, it's a bit of an odd ratio, or some of it's odd ratio, some of it's not, because I had some kind of issues with trying to sort out which cards were a good ratio and which card wasn't. So yeah. Anyway, onto the deck profile for my Sword Online deck. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I might consider using those suggestions for making this deck better. I run 3 Temperance Alliance Kirito. This guy's pretty good. It's a runner, and it's really helpful sometimes when you're trying to speed up your clock phases and your clock damage stuff. But yeah, it's kind of useful, kind of harsh in a way sometimes when you're taking too much damage. I run 2 Elizabeth's Professional Pride. It's a good accelerator, and also it's a good reverser as well. In combination with reversers, I run 2 other reversers. I run 2 Gathering Materials Silica. This is the hollow version, this is the normal version. This card's pretty good for reverser, and also it allows you to, I believe, if I'm correct, yeah, you can reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's avatar or weapon character, add it to your hand and place one of your cards in your hand into the waiting room, or in this case, the graveyard in Yu-Gi-Oh terms or Magic terms or whatever. It's pretty good. If I had more of these, I'd probably run 4 of this, because this card's really good. Sometimes the accelerator does help out. Sometimes when you're trying to when you're trying to play cards at a high level, when you don't have the right color to play level 1s and higher, but it all depends. Also, I run 1 Silica's Unyielding Trust. Couldn't remember the name. Yeah, sometimes this card's good at 2, sometimes it's not. I found it only useful at 1 because I rarely use it. And it's a Brainstormer, which is pretty good. I rarely use it at all, to be honest. It's not that... I'm saying it's bad, but it rarely comes up. I run 2 As Soon As Married Life. This guy's pretty good when it comes to assist abilities and also Climax boosters. When you play a Climax card in your Climax area, you can give one of your characters plus 1,000. So yeah, this card's pretty good. Normally, when I level up, I usually put this in a level, so that I have a high chance of getting. So I can play I can play yellow cards later on. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so hard. Don't know why it took so hard to say it. I run 3 Shuichi, I have no idea how to pronounce the name. Shoichi Shinkawa, I run 3 of this. It's pretty much a booster and also an instant center stage targeter. It's good in combination with, what's the name, if I can remember correctly. It's the Unknown Identity Death Gun. You run in combination with this as well. It's pretty good. Allows you to do other specific stuff. And yeah, if it does boost up, and also yeah, it's both continuous effects. Your weapon characters are avatar weapons. No, only your weapon characters. Sorry, only your weapon characters gain 500 check. And pretty much all of your cards are weapon based or net characters. And this one's a net character, so it doesn't get the boost. But it pretty much, yeah, all your weapon characters get boost, which is really handy if you have multiple in one field. I run 1 in the Sunlight Forest Sinon. This card's okay if you want to run it 2, but I only run it 1 because I don't use it all the time, and you only need 1, and you want to have more space for your Shoichi card as well, and also other backups, not backups, your backstage characters as well to help you boost. Also, I run 1 Ideal Self-Sinon. I didn't find this especially useful at 2. I tried playing it 2, but I put it down to 1 because it's not that useful. You only do it when you only use this card's. The only time this card's useful is if you're playing if you're on level 2 or higher. It searches out your high level cards. For level 1s, I run 4. If I can show you it, I run 4. As soon as Asuna invites the party. This card was really expensive to get, so I had to save up quite a lot of money, and yeah, that explains why I haven't done many Weiss Schwarz videos, because it costs a lot of money since it's a very expensive deck, and this is one of the reasons why it's so expensive, because this card's pretty good. If you have a Climax combo with Star Splash, and when you attack it, you can pretty much search for any avatar character, I believe. Yes, avatar or net character, including the Shoichi card. So yeah, it's really good. So yeah, as long as you pay 1 for cost, it's pretty goddamn good. And also gains an extra boost of, let me see, 1,000. It gains an extra 1,000 if you have 3 or more characters. So it's really good. I run through this. This is pretty much your level 1 reverser. Defcon. Pretty much has a two really good abilities. So if it's pressing a level 1, you can reverse it. Also, you can pay 1 and rest 2 your other characters and make one of your opponent's characters in the center stage. I think in the center stage or any stage, part of the stage. Okay, it doesn't say. Pretty much, yeah, you mostly don't want to target your opponent's center stage. It's pretty much, it can be a level reverser for level 2s and level 1s, because all you need to do is rest 2, and pay 1, and you make one of their level 1s or level 2s become level 1, or 1 level under. So it pretty much -1 level. It's really good. So yeah, I probably would play 4 of it if I had a 4th one, but I'm trying to get trial decks and they're kind of expensive. Run 2 the backups of Vice Commander Suna. It's got pretty good. It's kind of helpful. You can run 3 of it if you want. I chose 2 because I don't have a 3rd one. Also, I run 2 events backups. Self-sacrifice. This card does so much. It does so much. It gives your characters 3,500 extra boost of attack. It's pretty goddamn good in response to an attack. I run 2 Lightning Flash Asunas. This card is really helpful when you're versing level 3s, and also you can pretty much, when it reverses a character, it goes to the stock immediately, so it stays there, so it's really good. But if you're versing a stock-based deck like Disgaea or anything that requires the stock in general, like Kankale or Kantai Collection, not really a good idea, but sometimes it can be helpful depending on how many cards your opponent has. I run 2 mob hunting together Elizabeth. This card's pretty good when you have multiple of them on the field and also have a full stage, pretty much 5 cards on the stage, like front and back. It's pretty good. I don't use the other ability though. I run 2 Gabriel Chill's Lever. This card's really good. I run a lot of backups on this because it requires quite a bit of backups to actually push for damage. Also, I run 1 Check 6 Sinon. And okay, for level 3s, I run 4 of these. I run 4 Asuna's Commanding Strength. As always, for these level 3s, they're pretty much an instant heal when they're placed on the field, so it's really good. I like it. Also, I run 4 Last Shot Sinon. Word Advice. Sorry, not Word Advice. That was my last video. I said Word Advice. I don't play free. What's it called? I don't play 4 Phantom Bullets. I play 3 Phantom Bullets because I don't have enough space, and also it's not really that necessary, but it can be good at times. But I don't have a 4th one, and I wanted to. I don't know. I'm playing other stuff instead. Also, for the climaxes, I run 2 of the normal Star Splash and also 2 of the other Star Splash promo ones. So I run 4 Star Splash. This one is the other one. The normal art is the wind one. It pretty much, when you reveal it for a climax check, or in this case a trigger check, or trigger check, or a soul check, or anything like that. You know, the one you're attacking with your cards. This one bounces one of your opponent's cards to your hand, and also this one, if they, you deal damage, and if they heal one, when they get a climax to heal, they will heal and then they'll take an extra damage, which is pretty much a burn damage. I run 3 Phantom Bullets because I don't have a 4th one, and if I did have a 4th one, I'd probably run it, but instead I'm running a 1 Fateful Stoic Wielder. I'm trying to remember the name. Yeah, it's I run 4 of that. I run 1 of that, so yeah, in case I want to boost up, and also it gives an extra boost when I play it. So yeah, this is my deck profile for my Sword Online deck. Sorry it took so long. Believe me, the cards were so expensive, and it took a long time to actually make the deck. But yeah, this is my deck profile for Weiss Schwarz, Sword Online. I'll probably do a Disgaea type one, the new trial deck that just came out, so yeah. I'll show you a budget deck profile for that, since it was kind of cheap, and it took me a while to... Well, actually, it didn't take me that while. It took me a bit of time to actually figure out what kind of cards are good for the deck. But yeah, this is DJ Show. I'll do a deck profile for Disgaea next. Bye.